Okay, so here we are in my version of Thunder Valley. So if we come over here and look at the fields, you can see what I was talking about, how I have extended the fields out. And of course, because the bushes are added to the map at the beginning, you really can't plow the bushes out. In 17 you couldn't do that. So that's right here is where the original edge of the field would be. Alright, so let's find a that is the cow farm. Yep. And that's still the cow farm. Yeah, let's take this right here. So as you start playing Thunder Valley, you can go ahead and start expanding out. I'm going to show you how I expanded out the area where you could put buildings if you like, but instead I cut all the trees down and I turned them into fields. I guess I could have had a tractor a little bit closer to. Matter of fact, I think there might actually be something up there, but again, I've got so much equipment, I have no idea what's even up here. Yep, I was busy planting. So right here, you can see how from edge to edge of the roads, I've got this. This was one area to put barns. I've got it as a field. And then this one, I literally followed the road around, and I think I left a couple trees on that side just to give it a little bit of a break. And then you see right here, I have continued this field around. So this field was like 3 fields. Technically it was 2 fields and 1 area for barns. And right here in the center is where the divider was. So I still have those kind of bushes. And you know, sometimes fields have weeds that keep coming up for years after years. So I've seen it here, even North Carolina, where you have one section of field where you have bad weeds that can take a long time for brush and stuff to get out of it, where you can finally, you know, get down to the root of it. And so there's the rest of my field there. So this is actually a nice big field. You can see how 1 and 2 right there, how I have converted it into one giant field. And there's the field in the center that was where you put your barns. And then you can see how big field 13 is now. From edge of the field to edge of the field. And I did the same thing to field 7. I really maxed it out. Field 6, because you got these mountains here, you know, you have to kind of work with what you can do. I don't think, nope, in 17 you couldn't actually go in there and level it. I think in 19 you could start doing that. Yeah, in 19 and definitely in 22 you can do that. But in 17 you still couldn't do that. So you were kind of limited to what the map area was, as far as flat areas, hilly areas, you know, stuff like that. But you could still have a lot of fun and go in there and edit out as best you can, plow it out, making fields the best you can. Of course, you can't get rid of the physical road in 17, but you notice how I left a boundary here, an edge. When I first plowed it, I got right up to the edge of the road. The road stays, but if you're not careful, you can actually plow into the road and your crop comes up in the road. So I had to go back in and kind of steamroll that section out to kind of make it look a little better. So you can actually see where I did have the field at one time where the grass doesn't grow. That's where the field was, and how I came back in and kind of tweaked it a little bit to make it look better aesthetically. But I actually did have the crop growing right up to the edge of the road, which made it kind of cool because it kind of gave you a almost like you were in England or somewhere where crops do literally grow up right to the edge of the road. So this is Thunder Valley and Farming Simulator 2017. This is CarolinaBoy. If you liked the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot of new content coming back out as I get back into gaming and uploading videos again. That's it for now. Y'all have a good day. Eh?